Okay, so here we are in the material world final presentation phase. And basically, what you're doing here is you are taking all of this fascinating information that you have already written about from the rough draft, and you're basically transferring this information from this document into a Google Slides presentation. Okay. So we've even categorized the rough draft to match the presentation. For example, it says slide 1. On your first slide, you're going to identify the family name of the family that you're writing about. So I chose the Namgay family. That's this family. So you're going to put in your first presentation, the first slide, you're going to put the name of the family that you are deciding to focus your project on. So, for example, I'm going to do the Namgay family, okay? Because this is the particular family that I chose to focus on. Okay, will yours could be different. It could be the Konke family. It could be the Kompi family. It could be the Abdullah family. So the next thing we're going to do is put the city and the country. Okay, so the city of my particular family is Shinka. The country is Bhutan. And then my name is Holly. Okay. So slide number 2. Basically, this is a template. So what I want you to do is you're going to basically replace these prompts with your own information. Okay, so it says write about 2 of the family's possessions that you're familiar with. Well, you can basically take the information from your outline and plug it into the final presentation. Okay, so I recognize the Buddhist textbook and the cows in the background. Okay, I'm going to change the text so I can read it. I recognize the Buddhist textbook and the cows in the background. Write about 2 of the family's possessions that you're not familiar with. Okay, so I'm going to take, I don't recognize the long wooden stake in the background and the clothes that they are wearing. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that, put that in here, and then I'm going to change the font color. Where is that? Here. Okay. So I've got what I recognize and what I don't recognize. And then I'm supposed to insert an image of a familiar family possession. Okay, so let's do the cows. So for this one, you're just going to go up to insert image. I'm going to do search the web. I'm going to search cows. And let's choose this one. Okay, I'm going to crop it. So there's one object I'm familiar with, the cows. And then I also have to put an image of an unfamiliar object. So let's see, long wooden stake, the clothes they're wearing. All right, so for this one, I'm going to go back to insert image. Let's see if I could find this one. Bhutan clothing. I'll just select this image. And then there's the clothes. Okay, so however you want to lay out the presentation, that's up to you. Okay, so here you go. Here's my second slide, family possessions. I recognize the Buddhist textbook and the cows in the background. I don't recognize the long wooden stake in the background and the clothes that they're wearing, right? For your third slide, again, you're gonna fill in this information here. Describe the family's house. What does it look like? What is it made out of? So I'm gonna go back to my outline. Here I am at slide number 3. And I'm gonna take this information that I already wrote about, describing the house, and I'm just going to plug it into my presentation. Okay. I'm going to always change the font so I can read that font. You can make the font bigger. You can change the style of the font. That's up to you. And then compare your home to the home of the family you're writing about. I have to find another image here. Find an image of a map of the country of the family you're writing about. Add a caption below the image. Okay, so we're going to go back up to Insert, Image, Search the Web. And we are going to search let's just search Bhutan map. I'm not really liking any of these maps. Oh, here's a decent one. At least it's labeled. We'll put that one in. Let's reduce the size a little. Okay. And then for this image, I would like a caption. So your caption is always just a brief description of the image that you're going to be. Sorry, a caption is a brief description of the image above it. So I would just write something simple like the country of Bhutan. Okay. Slide number 4, technology. Write about what kind of technology you have in common with the family. So again, going back to my outline, my rough draft, and I'm going to take the 2 answers that I already wrote about on the slide number 4 over technology, and I'm going to plug them in here. I also need to find an image of the technology item that you have in common with the family. So you're going to, again, do another Google search based on whatever technology item that you found in the image. And then you're basically just going to kind of go through the remainder of the presentation, plugging in the information from the rough draft into your final presentation. All right. So what I will do is I will give you a link of a student example, a presentation that's already finished, so you get a sense of kind of exactly what Mr. Holly's looking for in this assignment. But at the end of the day, guys, you're taking the information from your rough draft, that is this document, and you are plugging it into the final presentation. Okay. Also, I will say, make sure that the presentation looks presentable. Okay, like your images aren't like all over the place, like crazy sideways, like this. Okay, that's just that's just not professional. So just make sure it looks nice. And again, if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me or reach out through the comment section. I'm happy to help. All right. I think that's it for this final presentation. So good luck, and that's it.